Hi, my name is Tori. I'm with Spiral Quest Healing, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about what got me into energy work. About a decade ago, I attended my first energy healing conference, and I was foreign to this whole world. It was kind of woo woo, kind of weird, kind of just really not my vibe, but I was open. I went there just with an open mind and just kind of to enjoy a girl's day. And there were a couple practitioners there specifically offering sound healing. And to experience that for the first time, having no understanding of why or how or what it was, it was intense. What I felt within my body and within my spirit shift. And there was no goal when I went there, there was no expectation. It was simply just to enjoy the day and have an open mind. And what I left there with was the need to know more. So I've spent many sessions going into group sound baths, working with some individual energy healers, things like that for my own personal healing. And I experienced the impact that had on a different level than therapy or medication had for my own mental health. And I don't say that to say that energy work is a replacement for it, but I think it is a beautiful complement to anything you're already doing to facilitate health. Um, I don't know that I always knew that this would be something I would be doing professionally because in life you kind of just go with what makes sense, what's predictable and stable, right? So I was a federal worker, and that meant insurance, that meant a set schedule, that meant benefits and retirement and guaranteed income. When everything happened at the beginning of this year with the federal cuts and people losing their jobs left and right, I kind of had to make a decision. I knew that what I was doing was not what I necessarily wanted to do. It was just kind of one of those things. I was good at it. I was making good money doing what I was doing. Um, but it wasn't one of those purpose driven things. It was just a paycheck. It was show up, do my job as well as I can, and go home and repeat. And I continued my own energy healing journey, but it was never something I thought I would do professionally until we were at that point of, okay, 60% of your department might be let go. And if you voluntarily leave, we will pay you for so many months and you can make a choice. And I made a decision at that time that I was going to go to school for massage therapy. And that was the gateway into opening myself up to feel like this is something I can do. Because I think up until that point, it was something that I saw other people doing and I respected them. And I thought they just have to have this special gifts and they have to be special. And I'm not special. And entering into massage therapy and realizing that I can be a facilitator for health and healing gave me the confidence I needed to explore this myself. And I went into some training programs and did the things to understand the why and the how behind sound healing specifically, because that's what had impacted me so much in my personal journey, was the sound healing side of things. And then I expanded upon that with energy work because I've always been very empathetic and very intuitive, but I didn't really quite trust myself to tap into other people because, as any empath can tell you, when you're constantly absorbing the energy around you, it gets to be a lot. And I think learning that you can be a facilitator for health, you can help people with their energetic blockages and their energetic cleaning and still protect your own energetic field, it opened the door to possibility for me. And so my why behind this is I want to help facilitate that grounding experience, the clearing away of what's blocking you from your greatest potential. I'm not seeking to cure anybody of any mental health disorder. I'm not seeking to replace a therapist or medication. I believe that what I have to offer is a great complement to other great things out there that genuinely help people. And I really hope that I'm given the opportunity to expose others who have never even experienced this kind of work before to experience it and see the value that sound and energy healing has for the individual. And it doesn't have to conflict with your belief systems, and it doesn't have to conflict with your medical avenues that you're exploring for your other health issues. That there is some benefit to actually getting professional help beyond just energetic help, but it can all work together. And what I truly feel that what I offer can help bring greater benefit to to those who are willing to open their minds and open their hearts to this kind of work. And my heart is 100% in it. I truly want to leave people better than I found them, and I am so grateful that through the turmoil of what has happened professionally for me, I could find the courage to step out and say, I do believe I can help make a difference. It's kind of that starfish story, right? Like, I may not be able to throw all the starfish back in the ocean, but I can, if I can make a difference to even one person, then by stepping into my authenticity, then I'm considering it a success. And I really look forward to seeing what the future brings for this, for me and for those that invite me into their lives.